If you do not define your worth, someone else will. Hey beautiful people, my name is Bria Blount. I am a self-aware mindset coach. We're going to be discussing how to improve your self-confidence. So this video is all about if you are feeling stuck, if you are feeling just like you don't know how to gain confidence in a bad situation, or you're in the midst of so much adversity and you want to strengthen your self-worth, this video is for you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe right now. Also, click the notification button on and turn on the ring so you can get notified of all of my self-aware and self-worth tips. So let's just dive right in. So I struggled for years looking and seeking for validation and approval from my friends, from my family, from anybody that I can just search for to validate what I needed to do. And then I started to realize I do not trust myself. I do not have the confidence to trust myself to make a great decision because in my past I kept making mistakes. I felt like I needed somebody to guide me. And I realized I turned it around using these same tips and tricks. So the first question is, what is confidence and what is not confidence? There are some people that get it switched up. So not confidence is thinking you know everything, gossiping just to make your ego look bigger. That is not confidence. Confidence is standing alone when nobody is rooting for you. Confidence is understanding your worth even though everybody is in a disagreement with you. And so today I'm going to show you and I'm going to tell you how can you gain that trust inside yourself so that you can go out there and you can just feel so good about your worth, your belief, your standards, and your self-worth with even if you get rejected, you know that you own it and you know that you own your self-worth. So let's just dive in. Number one, stop talking negative about yourself. This is something that we as humans do very often. And you have to be kind to yourself. We can be kind to others so easily sometimes, but we are against our own self. We are our own bully. And so it is time to take your thoughts captive, to tell yourself, I am no longer going to talk bad about myself. I'm no longer going to call myself, oh, I'm so dumb, or that was so stupid of me. Why did I do that? Oh, I keep making the same mistakes. You have to start to reframe your negative thinking. What is some things today that you have told yourself that's negative that you can reframe it to make it sound nice, to understand where you are? When I was years ago, I used to tell myself, oh, I'm so lazy. Why am I so lazy? Oh, I can't get nothing done. And when I started to go on this self-improvement journey, I took that thought back. I was like, no, Bria, you are not lazy. You are in preparation season that you are going to go forth and do your destiny. And so you have to stop that negative thought. You have to be like, nope, this is not who I am. You start to become what you think. When you start to think, it literally goes and do. You start to become whatever you think it. Now, the things that you think about today, is that you? But often sometimes it's probably like, no, I'm not dumb. I'm not lazy. I'm not stupid. And so why do you treat yourself? Why do you tell yourself that you are stupid or that you are dumb or whatever things that you call yourself? Start to take control over your negative thoughts. Because you have to be your own best friend. And you will never tell this stuff that you tell yourself your best friend. So take captive over those negative thoughts. How we love ourselves is how we show people how to love us. You need to rewind that. How we love ourselves is how we show people how to love us. Number two, body language. Body language is so important to confidence. So let's think about it. When you're sad and you're depressed, what happens? You probably have your head down, your shoulders are low, you start to speak very low, You're always thinking about negative things. But when you're confident, what happens? Your shoulders are high and you're dancing. For instance, if I'm saying I'm lazy, truth of the matter is, when I'm doing jumping jacks and I feel lazy, my body is not lazy. My body is not sad. My body is really happy, and it couldn't match up to my emotions, so I instantly want to be happy and be happy. When you are waking up and you instantly feel anxious, or you feel depressed, or you feel sad, or like, oh, today is not going to be a good day, instantly take action. Do something right away to get you into a better mood. If that's working out, if that's taking a walk, if that is, petting your dog, if that's calling a best friend, if that's wearing your favorite outfit to make you look confident. You have to go against your mind. You have to say, no, I'm going to train my mind to be confident today. I am not going to let my body language or how I feel today let me have a bad day. And that is hard, but you can do this. Number 3, this one is a big one. Be careful who you hang around with. You are the 5 closest people you hang out with. People that you hang out with, you will start to become. Relationships is such a beautiful thing. Partnerships, family relationships, friendships, that's so beautiful. But relationships can either enhance you to get to the next season, the next destiny, or it can take away and pause you and distract you from where you need to be in life. You make 2 choices every day. You can either evolve or you can repeat. And there are people in your life that you are seeing patterns happening. Why do I keep dating the same guy? Why do I keep choosing these friends that I don't value what they do? Why do I keep doing this? If you have to ask yourself, then you might need to remove yourself if these people are taking from you what your beliefs, your values, into where you want to go in life. Relationships are important. You will become who you hang out with. If you want to go further in life, if you have a destiny, if you have a value, and you are hanging around with all these relationships, do you want to become half of them? What does that mean? Half of their habits, half of their beliefs, half of their mindset. We take on people's persona in life. And if you do not like somebody's mindset, if you do not like somebody's habits, you have to think about that. Is that something that I want to have in my life? If that's something that I'm willing to take on in that life? When you are surrounded by people, you naturally take on the habits. You naturally take on their mindset. You subconsciously take on all of this. For instance, let's say you've been partying all weekend, and one night you're like, man, I am so tired. All I want to do is go to bed, watch Netflix, and I just don't want to party no more. I'm so tired. But your friends convince you to go out one more night, and you're like, fine, I'll go out, but I am not drinking today. You have told yourself that, you commit to that, and next thing you know, you come home and you're drunk. Not saying this applies to everybody, but saying that even though we make these promises to ourselves, when we are influenced by so many people, we subconsciously just do what they do for approval or to be liked. And so now we compromise our own promises that we had for ourselves just to please everybody else, just to approve everybody else, just to feel like we are a part of something. And so be careful, because that can stop you from your destiny. Then 5 months from now, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years from now, you're like, why am I not where I need to be? And sometimes it could be us, it could be somebody else, but sometimes it can be our friends we are surrounding ourselves by. And so you gain so much confidence when you gain clarity. So what do you want out of life? And what fears is stopping you? So be mindful that whatever you want in life, you have to surround yourself by people that can enhance those habits, that can enhance that mindset, that can encourage you to get where you want in life. You have to make decisions for yourself, and it can be very, very difficult. Trust me, I have done it. I've cut people off out of my life because I knew it was hindering me from where I needed to be. Number 5, this is a hard one and a big one. Stop comparing yourself to others. We have all experienced this, especially from social media. Stop breaking your own heart. Comparison only hurts you. Whoever you are comparing to has their own life, going through their own traumas, going through their own pain. And when you are comparing, oh, they have such a better life. Oh, man, she has such a better body than me. Oh, gosh, I wish I was like her. You have to find your strength and your confidence to know that you are so unique and so worth it that you don't need to compare your life to anybody because it's already extraordinary. There's two different things. There's comparison and there's appreciation. Appreciation is like, wow, I see you thriving. It's everything good. Like, oh wow, I should try this. I should try that. Oh wow, you are embracing that beautiful human being, or you are embracing something where it's everything positive. Then comparison is when you start to feel bad about your own self. All those negative thoughts will come in. Oh, why am I like this? Oh, why am I not like that? And when those comparisons starts, that's when you need to stop it. You need to stop it, especially on social media. If you are scrolling, and you're like, okay, appreciation, and now you feel like that comparison is coming in and those negative thoughts are coming in, this is when you need to unfollow, unwind, and start to love yourself. It is okay to unfollow somebody when your mental state is not strong enough to stop comparing. Bonus! This is really powerful. Stop seeking validations from others. This is the fastest way to disappoint yourself and to always be unhappy. Become mindful where you seek validation and approval from. Validation does not serve you, it only uses you. If it is using you, you are always going to repeat patterns in people until you evolve and start to learn to get to know yourself. This is how you do not always search for validations. Guess what it is? It's when you get to know who you are. When you start to be your own cheerleader. We are always asking everybody else, how are you doing? How's everybody going? But we never ask ourselves, how are we doing? Check in with yourself daily. Be okay with not being okay sometimes. You have to start to get to know you, nurture yourself, become your own best friend. And that's how you will not search for validation or approval from nobody when you know who you are and nobody can break your own heart. Write in the comments something that you love about yourself. I would love to hear you guys' answers. If you felt like this was helpful and you have got some insights about yourself and some tips and tricks on how to gain your confidence and you want to go more, you want to see how can I apply this to my life? How can I overcome my fears? How can I find inner peace when so many things feel stuck? So many bad things keeps happening to me and I'm just looking to get to know me. If you have all these questions that you want to get solved, click the link below and book a session with me and we will find your inner peace and you will be unstoppable to maximize your potential. So like and subscribe and turn the notification button on for my next self-improvement. I'll see you guys in my next video.